chose a man to come and fight me.
Welcome to ROA Stories by Dorothy Udotong. Today's Bible story will be centered on David and Goliath. The question today is, what if the greatest battles of your life are not meant for warriors, but for worshipers? This is the day fear fell before faith. The sun rose over the rugged hills of the valley of Elah, casting long shadows over two armies frozen in dread. On one side stood the Israelites, weary, anxious, silent. On the other side, the Philistines, confident, roaring with anticipation. And then he appeared. A giant of a man, towering, armored in bronze, his spear like a weaver's beam. His name was Goliath. For 40 days he thundered his challenge. "Send me a man, let him fight me." But no one moved. Not even King Saul, once known for courage. Fear had paralyzed an entire nation. The shepherd arrives. Miles away in the quiet fields of Bethlehem, a young shepherd tended sheep. His name was David. He was not a soldier, he was not trained in war, but he was trained in worship. He had faced lions, he had faced bears, and he had faced them with faith. When David arrived at the battlefield bringing food for his brothers, he heard the giants roar. But instead of fear, he felt fire. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? While others saw a giant too big to fight, David saw a target too big to miss. The armor that didn't fit. King Saul reluctantly agreed to let David fight. They dressed him in royal armor. It clanked, it weighed him down. David removed it. "This is not how I fight." He chose 5 smooth stones, a sling, and unshakable faith. The battlefield grew silent as a shepherd walked toward a giant. Goliath laughed, mocked him, but David declared, "You come to me with sword and spear, but I come to you
come to me with sword and spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts."
The sling spun, the stone flew, and in one heartbeat, the giant fell. Dust rose from the valley floor as Goliath crashed to the earth. Shock, silence, then victory. Fear broke, faith roared. A shepherd became a legend.
And before you go, if this story touched your heart, if it reminded you that your giant is not greater than your God, if it stirred faith inside you, then don't let this moment end here. There are more stories of courage, more stories of faith, more powerful biblical journeys brought to life in a cinematic and emotional way. If you want to grow stronger in faith, if you want to be reminded that no battle is too big, if you believe your life has purpose, then I invite you to join this family. Subscribe to ROA Bible Story channel right now. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next powerful story. Because every week we bring scripture to life. Stories that inspire, stories that challenge, stories that remind you who you are. And who knows, the next video might be the one that gives you the courage to face your giant. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay faithful, and I'll see you in the next story.